Hello YouTube. For more tutorials and games, check out our website at newgem.webs.com. Our first tutorial will be a simple one. We are going to show you how to use Game Maker by first explaining resources and what each one does. Let's just refresh. Here is the Game Maker interface. We are working with a new game. Generally, most simple games start with a few sprites. Sprites are images you see mostly in-game. They can contain multiple images, with each frame addressed with an index. Next, we have sounds. In simple games, you will generally have a few sound effects, and possibly a background track. All these are stored in the sound group. There are different types of sounds, first being a normal sound. Normal sounds can overlap and play at the same time. Background music can only have one playing at one time. 3D sound is for more advanced games and are set up to play on different channels, depending on the listener's position. Finally, we have multimedia sounds. MP3 sounds are played using the multimedia system and can only have one play at the same time. Also, sound files are generally large, and having lots of MP3 sounds could negatively affect your game's loading time and performance. Moving on to backgrounds. Backgrounds are single images drawn behind the objects. They can easily be tiled, but cannot be animated. Background images are great, but having lively images with lot of colors such as the one in-game can increase the file size by a large amount. Paths are rarely used for more advanced games. They tell an object to move around what resembles a road. You can make monsters roam using this resource, and the path editor is neat. Watch as we create a quick path on screen. Now, we have scripts. They are not needed for simple games, but are the core of more advanced games. They can contain complex code and return values, depending on the specified arguments. These are better than executing pieces of code in objects, since the code only needs to be changed in one place. Fonts are resources which contain a typeset which can be used in-game. The window allows you to modify the font just as you do in Word. Watch as we display the font window being customized. Timelines are sequences of events, where events can be placed in steps in the timeline editor. They can be paused, sped up and played at a set position. They are useful for fight sequences in simple games. Objects are very important. They make use of all the previous resources to add mechanics to your game. They can do numerous actions which will be explained in later tutorials. For now, watch a simple object being given a set of instructions. Last on the list is the rooms. They are canvases which hold a collection of objects you created. They make use of backgrounds and form a window which you see when you try your game. They allow you to customize the caption of the room and also the speed at which it attempts to run at. Watch the room editor being used, which is followed by a short example of the resources being used to make a simple display of a bouncing text. Thank you for trying out our first tutorial. If you like tutorials like this one, feel free to leave a comment. Or even more, subscribe for more.